Joe Rogan is no stranger to controversial topics, but his recent comments about religion have caught many listeners off guard. Known for his critical and often skeptical views on organized belief systems, Rogan took a surprisingly open and nuanced stance in a recent episode of The Joe Rogan Experience. During a conversation with a guest who practices Eastern spirituality, Rogan admitted that his views on religion have shifted over the years. While he once leaned heavily toward atheism and regularly criticized traditional faiths, he now believes religion, at least in some forms, can have a positive impact on people's lives. "I used to think religion was just a way to control people," Rogan said. "But I've met too many people who credit their faith with helping them overcome serious issues: addiction, trauma, anxiety. So I've had to reconsider that it's not all bad." This more measured view has sparked discussion across social media, especially among fans who have followed Rogan's evolving opinions. Many remember earlier episodes where he would joke about religious doctrines or call them outdated. Now, however, he seems more interested in understanding why people believe and how it helps them function. Rogan clarified that he still doesn't consider himself religious and doesn't follow any specific doctrine, but he said he sees value in spiritual practice. "If praying or meditating gives someone strength or peace, who am I to say that's wrong?" he asked. "I think there's something real in those experiences, even if we can't fully explain it." He also pointed out that not all religions are the same, and that lumping them together can be a mistake. "There's a big difference between someone who uses faith to love and help others, and someone who uses it to judge or control," Rogan added. The shift in tone didn't go unnoticed. Clips from the episode quickly circulated online, with some fans praising his maturity and openness, while others felt disappointed by what they saw as a softer take. Still, Rogan didn't backtrack on his past criticisms. He said many religious institutions have caused harm and that blind belief can be dangerous. But he also emphasized that religion, like any tool, depends on how it's used. "There's a spectrum," he said. "Religion can be a weapon or a lifeline. It depends on the person and their intent." The guest, a mindfulness teacher, agreed and said more people are blending traditional beliefs with modern understanding. That idea seemed to resonate with Rogan, who mentioned that psychedelics and meditation had given him spiritual experiences, something he never used to label that way. This new stance from Rogan reflects a broader trend in society, where people are increasingly identifying as spiritual but not religious. For many, it's not about institutions or dogma, but about seeking meaning, connection, and peace. In the end, Rogan left listeners with a message that was far less combative than usual. "We're all trying to figure out what the hell this life is," he said. "If something helps you do that in a healthy way, that's not something I want to tear down." His comments show a deeper layer of empathy and self-reflection that fans haven't always associated with the outspoken host. Whether this shift is permanent or just another phase in his ongoing exploration, one thing's for sure: Joe Rogan has once again sparked a conversation that goes far beyond the podcast mic.